Welcome to Hard Time Sports. I'm Matthew. Today's topic NFL season week 15, 2020. We're getting down to the last 3 weeks of the NFL season. Let's get started. For tonight's game between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders at home, even though both teams stink. Raiders have the better record, but the Raiders' defense is playing crappy. At the end of the day, I'm going to take the Raiders just because it's at home. I don't know if Justin Herbert could win another game like he did the other day, but I have to take a chance, so I don't know who to take. This is a pick 'em game, so I'm going to take the Raiders at home. Now, let's go to Sunday's games. The Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to take the Colts. They got something to play for. I think they're a better team. Houston's defense is bad. I didn't pick them in my consolation. I had Houston's defense in the consolation game for fantasy. They let me down, but I still won. So I'm going to take the Colts at home just because they're a better football team. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. The winless Jets and the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams, and I'm going to start Jared Goff in the next game of my consolation games. Which means I'm playing for fun, not winning any money in my fantasy. But I'm going to take the Rams to beat the Jets because the Jets aren't winning games. They're probably going to go winless. So I'm going to take the Rams and Jared Goff. Hopefully I can win this one, and I can get all the way up to 7th place. If I can win this game and the next one, I can end up 7th for the first time ever being in fantasy football, which isn't bad out of 14 players. End up 7th for the year. Not bad in your first year playing fantasy. But I'm going to take the Rams over the Jets. Now let's go to the next game. Tennessee Titans and Detroit Lions. I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans. I think Derrick Henry is going to run all over the defense of the Lions. I'm going to take Tennessee. They need to start winning some games. The only weakness I see on Tennessee is their third down defense. If they can correct that in the next 3 weeks, I think they can go far in the playoffs. But I just think the Lions stink, and Tennessee's got something to play for. So I'm going to take Tennessee. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. Buccaneers and Falcons. I'm going to take the Buccaneers. They're the better football team. Falcons had a lead last week, and they blew that game against the Chargers. Matt Ryan throwing interceptions all over the field, not playing at a high level, not playing good football. At the end of the day, I'm going to take Tampa Bay on the road, just a better team. Now, let's go to the next game on Sunday. Baltimore Ravens and Jaguars. I'm going to take the Ravens over the Jaguars. They got a big win Monday night when Lamar Jackson was hurt, came back, completed a 4th down pass for a touchdown, ended up winning that game against Cleveland, made a statement. They're not going to go down without a fight of trying to make the playoffs. But I think Ravens are going to win this game easily at home on Sunday. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. New England Patriots and Miami Dolphins. Cam Newton, I believe, is on the bench. They're going to start Jarrett Stidham. They're going to see what they have in New England with Stidham to see if they have to draft a quarterback in this coming draft. But I'm going to take Miami and their defense because Miami still has a chance to make the playoffs. So they're going to win this game at home. And yes, the Miami Dolphins didn't play as good last week because look at who they went up against, the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes got sacked 3 or 4 times, had 3 interceptions, and the Dolphins still lost. That just tells you how good the Chiefs truly are as a team. But I'm going to take the Dolphins at home to win this one. Now, let's go to the next game on Sunday. The Bears and the Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings to win this one. I think the Bears did play good last week against Houston, a beat-up defense, and Trubinsky played good against the beat-up defense in Houston, but Minnesota's defense is better than Houston. I don't see Trubinsky doing that again, so I'm going to take the Vikings at home to beat the Bears. Now, let's go to the next game on Sunday. Seattle Seahawks and Washington football team. I'm going to take the Washington football team led because of their defense. I think if they use the same format that the New York Giants did 2 weeks ago, they're going to beat Seattle. Um, I think they can, and I think they will beat the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. The Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, the Eagles got a win over the Saints, knocked the Saints out of the 1 seed in the NFC. But I think the Cardinals are a better team than the Eagles. And I think they're just going to win because it's at home and they're the much better football team. And Kyler Murray did play a little bit better, but he needs to play a lot better if they have a chance to make the playoffs and go anywhere. If not, they'll be one and done. But I got to take the Cardinals at home. Now let's go to the next game, the Chiefs and the Saints. I'm going to take the Chiefs, just because I think the Saints are going to lose 2 games in a row. They're not going to get a bye. They needed to win that game against the Eagles last week, and they didn't get the job done. And I don't think they're going to win this game because I don't trust their secondary. I think they're going to get a lot of pass interference penalties against the Chiefs, and I think they're going to get beat at home. Chiefs over Saints. Now let's go to the next game on Sunday. The 49ers and the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Cowboys to win this one. This game was originally supposed to be Sunday Night Football, but it got moved to day game because of a better game being played. But I'm going to take the Cowboys to win this one over the 49ers. I was going to take the 49ers, but then I said, nah, they don't have enough offense to score. Dallas' offense is probably better, and I think Dalton is better than the 49ers quarterback, so I got to take the Cowboys at home. Now, let's go to Sunday Night Football. The Browns and the Giants. I'm going to take the Browns over the Giants. The Giants laid an egg last week. They didn't play very good. Their offense did nothing. Their defense played okay. But I think Cleveland, what they showed on Monday night, is the main reason why I'm going to take them over the Giants. Giants just can't score enough to beat anybody. They're a lot like the Bears. They have a good defense, but they can't score worth a crap. And I think at the end of the day, they're going to be too tired to come in the fourth quarter. And I think Cleveland's going to run all over the defense in the fourth quarter of this game. So you got to take the Browns over the Giants. Now, to Monday night's game, the Steelers and the Bengals. I'm going to take the Steelers. Steelers have lost 2 games in a row. They can't lose 3 in a row. They need to win this game and have a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs. I think they're going to beat the Bengals easily on Monday night. Even though it's at Cincinnati, without Joe Burrow, they're not going to be able to score that many points. Cincinnati. I got to take Pittsburgh on the road to beat the Bengals. So those are my picks for Week 15. But like I always like to do, my recap. Tonight, Raiders over Chargers. Also, I forgot there were 2 games on Saturday that I did not pick. Buffalo Bills and the Broncos. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills over the Broncos. Playing lights out, playing good football. Great team. The next one on Saturday, Carolina Panthers and Packers. I'm going to take the Packers to beat the Panthers. It's at Green Bay. Right now they're locked in the 1 seed. They need this bye. It's going to be cold. I think if they get this bye, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. If they don't, somebody else might sneak in and get from the NFC to the Super Bowl. So those are my picks for the week. Because they moved those games to Saturday, and I totally forgot to do them before I do my recap. So now, here is my recap. The Raiders over the Chargers today. Then on Sunday, Colts over Houston Texans. Rams over Jets. Titans over Lions. Buccaneers over Falcons. Ravens over Jaguars. Dolphins over Patriots. Vikings over Bears. Washington football team over Seahawks. Cardinals over Eagles. Chiefs over Saints. Cowboys over the 49ers. Monday night, Pittsburgh over the Bengals. And on Saturday this week, Buffalo over Denver and Green Bay over Carolina. So those are my picks for week number 15. Until next week, Week 16. I'm Matthew. Enjoy my blog.